What's up, party people? It's your Uncle Ed. I'm back from the dead. Man, I didn't even know this was happening. I guess there was this really terrible strain of influenza, quote unquote, the flu going around, and my son got it, my wife got it, and then I got it. Man, I was out for a week. Whew, let me tell you, it's true. Health is wealth. So take care of yourself. Very, very important. All right, let's unpack this puppy because today is Friday, and guess what? It's Education Day. So we've heard everybody's been up in arms, rates going up. Why? Because Chairman Powell, the chairman of the Fed, talked about and alluded before he cut rates by a quarter point, but which, by the way, again, just remember, those are short-term rates. Those are not mortgage rates that he cuts. Short-term rates, so your credit cards, your auto loans, and your home equity lines of credit. Those are the things that are affected immediately. Mortgages are not. Of course, does it have a spillover effect? Yes, it does. But it's not immediate and it's not a direct correlation. So he alluded to, yeah, I'm cutting now, but don't get too happy about more cuts in 2025. However, that said, today, Friday, PCE, which is personal consumption and expenditures, which is the favorite barometer of inflation for the Fed, came out. And guess what? It came to our favor. It was great. We went from what they call the headline, went from 2.3 to 2.4, but more importantly, which is what the Fed hyper focuses on, which is the core PCE, which everybody was expecting 3%, 2.8. Now you're thinking, but that's not a big difference, Ed. Yes, it is. The 2.8 to 3% is huge. And guess what? The markets responded and rates went down. Thing to always keep in mind is monitor the 10-year treasury because that's the closest kind of barometric pressure to the 30-year fixed mortgage. So yeah, it came down today. We are super, super stoked. Look, I'm an eternal optimist, right? I still hold to the fact that I do believe rates are going to come back down, and they're going to come down to probably the high fives. When? That's the part that nobody knows. So guess what? We have to exercise this little thing, which I don't like, to be honest, but I do it anyway. It's called patience. And if you really want to get hammered in the head and learn patience, have a kid. My son has taught me a ton when it comes to forced patience. But we have to be patient. You know, this is a slower burn than even I thought. It's taking longer than I wanted to or that I thought. But I still hold to the fact that I do believe rates are going to come down to the upper fives. But should you be waiting? Look, here's the truth. For all the time that you wait, the more you wait, the more expensive the house. So buy the house now and refinance it later, because you're still getting the mortgage interest deduction. You're still getting up to $10,000 of property tax deduction. And guess what? Even more important, you're building equity. We hit over $1 trillion of equity in the United States, first time in the history. So you compare renters to your even average homeowner, the difference is incredible. It's like $9,000 savings for a renter compared to like $400,000 of equity. It is night and day. Matter of fact, I'm going to say that real estate is going to be what's going to save the middle class when it comes to generational wealth. All right, have a great weekend. And again, as always, reach out to me, any and all questions. You want to book a really quick strategy, Zoom call, let's do that. Let me show you some numbers, because don't go off emotion, go off of numbers. Why? Because numbers don't lie. Have a great weekend. Take care.